Deer were sick of getting hit by your cars, even though they were the ones that made the risk to begin with. Having an uprising is a dumb idea, but that's what the deers decide to do, is uprise us humans. I guess they've been playing dumb all this time and knocked on every single human's door with machine guns. I guess they thought that playing dumb and committing suicide would throw humans off to this plan of an uprising. It finally came here. The deer that took my house told me we've been living in the woods for way too long. It's your turn to deal with that. We all just built houses in the woods, but more deer came along and confiscated those houses too. It wasn't deer season, so none of us could kill them. All we could do is watch them act like humans and did human things like sit by a fire with a robe and a smoking pipe with a human's head above the fireplace in a mantle with a human's body as a rug. There were firemen, policemen, anything a human would do as a career. They just took our lives away from us without killing us. They would drive home with a sign to watch for humans crossing the road instead of deer. Of course, none of us were playing dumb, so we knew how to cross the street as needed be. They had slaughterhouses for us as the mothers were milked and the males were slaughtered to be human burgers. There were vegan deer that held picket signs up that wanted humans let free. We had to talk to them, but all of them still wanted us to live in the woods, so that still wouldn't improve that much. We were we were all waited for one day, deer season. That day, all humans uh, across the world went to war with the deer. We kept track of who were the vegans and let them live to repopulate the deer. Maybe they would have sympathy as we took back our land. Surprisingly, some deer decided to fight against their own people because they felt like they were meant to live in the woods anyway, and they feel bad for stealing our lives. That left the bad deer outnumbered, and that's what made the bad deer give up and go back into the woods. To any of the deer that fought with us during that battle, along with the vegan deers, got free citizenship and lived amongst us and built homes next to our homes in honor of their bravery. Now that the deer are practically human, we don't have to worry about as many deer running in front of cars unless they were suicidal and not playing dumb. The deer started getting crushes on us humans because they were so like us and around us. Science actually proved that deer are able to reproduce with humans because before that, no one wanted to admit they had sex with a deer. And these deer actually researched it, but all of us humans felt uncomfortable having sex with deer, but the deer got really freaky about it. Sadly, a few tried to getting away with it, and once their hybrid human and deer was created, they were placed in prison. Look, there's no happy ending for the sick interbreeding that happens every so often. We solved the deer problem. That's all the strength we had left in us. That's good enough for us. As for the kids of a human and a deer, it's not their fault. Their parents are disgusting, so we wouldn't arrest their babies. That would be ridiculous, even though we thought about it. Other than that, everyone lived happily enough after. You cannot believe this, but I am the witness. It's true or fake based on your decision only. Leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new. Appreciate your time watching. Peace.